Game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Here's the starting 11 for Sweden.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Going well. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Real chance. And still danger here. And in it goes. From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing.
Well, when you look at this again, there's two things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
1-0 then. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Can she connect with a teammate? Less than convincing defending. And up for grabs off the keeper. Wonderful block. And the flag has gone up, offside. Well, that is how to play advantage. Stina Blackstenius. Couldn't keep it. Aslani. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. This looks threatening. Well read to put an end to that attack. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Well, that is how to run at defenders. And it's still on. And far from the ideal cross. Keeper's ball all the way. Viviana Miedema. Moving it forward. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Really important tackle. And the referee will retrospectively go back and deal with that incident. It's a caution for her. Playing it in. Can they slot it home? Oh, body in the way, crucially. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. So the corner played into the box. And you need your defender to take charge. And possession lost, intercepted. It has to be. It could be up for grabs. Well, nothing untoward happened.
Well, what a good piece of goalkeeping that was. But the equaliser can't be longing.
Can't miss, surely. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Sliding in, winning the ball, and what's more, they've kept it. Well, not the best clearance. Miedema has eyes for goal. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, wasted opportunity here. Would have been a decent chance, but offside the verdict. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And fired against the crossbar. And the danger cleared.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
Must be. Chance maybe. And there it is. A goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, I have to say, the keeper's done really well on the first shot, as you can see, but it's gone straight to an opponent and nothing she can do about the second strike.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Very quick thinking there. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. But quick thinking defensively. Danielle van der Donk. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Carolina Sega. This attack looks highly promising. Defensive efficiency personified. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Is this the moment? Full credit, wonderful stop. I'm just leaning back a bit and over the bar. Well, half-time coming up, and this is not exactly what the home fans came to see. Stuart, your thoughts on what we've seen?
Well, they can certainly play better than this. It's been a disappointing first-half display from them. But if they can just play with more urgency and energy in the second half, they can get back into this. They definitely have the quality.
Well, nothing comes of it. And dispossessed. And breaking at pace with menace. It's a neat move. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Now sending it in. And still dangerous. Well, threat over for now. Not a good pass. Could be troublesome. Could be. And the ball is loose. Wasted chance. Easy for the goalkeeper. Rolfe. Crisp tackling. Well, really on top of her game. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, cleared away over the byline, and a corner kick to come. Delivering it. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Aslani. And the whistle is sounded for... As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Now can they make something happen? Real chance. And now she's scored not once, but twice. Thoroughly enjoying herself out there. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Jackie Groenen. Now with Roord. Crossing opportunity. Janssen. And they need to get tighter here. A decisive clearance it was. Counter-attacking, very much an option. They've regained possession. Sega. Hannah Glass. And offside by the merest of margins. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Lost possession. An attack full of promise. Now Blackstenius. It's still alive. Well, it could have been, but for the offside flag. Groenen. Now win. Janssen. Blackstenius. It could be on for her. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, they've lost the ball. Oh, a lovely ball. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Is she going to score? Body in the way. Now can they counter clinically? Defenders need to cover. And the counter-attack came to nothing. A fine reading of the situation. Rolfö. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. This is looking threatening. In position. And she's hit it with power. Just wide, however. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
Well, they might be onto something. Can she do it? And still a chance. And a time for calm on the ball. 20 minutes to go. Chance here. Not an attempt that will live long in the memory.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper.
Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Opportunity it is. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Chance to finish. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in. So unlucky not to score there. Cracking effort, you have to say.
Real chance. is loose. Just cleared away in the nick of time. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, they just never got going. People will point fingers towards the centre-backs and keeper, and to be fair, they've been poor, no doubt about that. But they haven't had much protection. There's been so much space for their opponents to operate in, and they've had a field day. The final whistle can't come soon enough.
Determined block. Fridolina Rolfö. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. It'll go harmlessly through to the goalkeeper. And running through to the keeper. Well, there to intercept. Now can she pick out a teammate? Just the clearance that was needed. Oh, this is looking promising. And keeping it out. Played over. Well, it might still work out for them. And I think the threat has been averted. Anna Anvegård. Might really be able to trouble them. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
And that is goalkeeping of the very highest order. It'll be a corner. Who can they pick out? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Nicely timed tackle. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Promising sequence. Cross fired over. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
You're absolutely right, Derek.
Hello there. I must say, if you ever get the chance to visit this stadium, the Estadio Presidente Perón, take it. It's majestic. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Argentina up against Monaco.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. De Paul. An alert intervention. Good-looking sequence. Sofiane Diop. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Lionel Messi's daredevil style of attacking could well make the difference here, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
We're getting the ball forward, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Lo Celso. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And disappointingly, must take the lead here. Can they slot it home? And a time for cool heads.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Cut out by Otamendi. And teammates to play it to. Ben Yedder. Decent position. Can he give them the lead? Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Oh, he's through here. And there it is. The breakthrough. That will do nicely. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, he's done it. But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Really nice ball. And still danger here, and in, at the second time of asking, just what was required. So 2-0 now. Vollant. Must score. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not all that convincing defensively. Martins. And the keeper was always likely to do his job under no pressure. Giving the ball away. Well, he took care of it defensively. Could be a chance to break here. Playing with purpose and control. Terrific save.
Well, those stats don't surprise me. Monaco have certainly had more of the ball, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Well, he's been ruled offside. Lionel Messi. Now De Paul. Martinez. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Jean Lucas. Here's Gelson Martins. Volland. And he's made headway. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Messi. And space here on the flank. Happy to take on the shot. Superb block. Martinez! And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Aurélien Tchouaméni. A chance to whip it in. And there the attack ends for now. Oh, is he going to be punished here? There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Ben Yedder. This looks more than... Oh, what an opportunity! A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now. Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Paredes. Martinez. Di Maria now. And he takes on the shot. Determined block. That's very effective. Good high pressing. Ben Yedder. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, it still could be dangerous. Volland. Oh, it's a penalty. Just what they wanted to avoid, given the scoreline. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Volland. Speculative effort. The first half here comes to an end. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, the keeper will be sick at the sight of him. He's been shooting from everywhere, and he's taken his goals really well.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Di Maria. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Holland. Well, how close was that? Inches away. Gives it a go. Couldn't grab hold of it. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
And there's the delivery. Danger averted. Holland. Making progress. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Martinez. Lionel Messi. The ball with Martinez. Can he make it count? Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
Ben Yedder. He's going forward, and he's in. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Who's going to get on the end of it? And clears the danger. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Martinez. Chance to attack using width. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Kevin Vollant. Ben Yedder. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. He's in position. Still possibilities. And still danger here. But no, it's not going to be an opportunity because the flag is up.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
And a chance for him on the flank. Martinez. Can he take the chance? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
He's driven in the corner. And far from the eye. And the referee says penalty. Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
And fired against the crossbar. Smuggled away. There's also Martins. Splendid defending. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Into the advanced position. Played into the centre. But if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity.
And they could face difficulties here. Has eyes for goal. Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. So a throw in here. Aurélien Tchouameni. Giving it a try. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And the substitution will occur now. So the corner played into the box. Not the best clearance. And he takes on the shot. Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. Oh, goodness, what's the keeper doing? And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Really good high press. Can he put it away? Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Real concern for the bench now, because it looks like he landed with his elbow underneath his body, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Perfect example of how to put in a tackle, and a corner will be next. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Rodriguez. And there to intervene. Martins. Oh, in with a chance. He cuts it back. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
An interesting pass. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Rodriguez. Spot on with that tackle. Oh, the threat is there. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
And now the delivery. It comes to nothing in the end. Could be dangerous. Can they stop it going in? Bay, and that is going to be a free kick. Well, the referee letting him know any more like that, and he will go into the book, Stuart.
Yeah, he knows he can't commit another foul now.
And the goal disallowed. You can see why. Offside, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think he knew as well. Immediately looked over his shoulder to check for the linesman.
And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were... Good evening, everyone. Plenty of reasons to expect a compelling contest tonight here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Basel.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And not hitting it with the accuracy he was hoping for.
Well, he took a chance there, and he probably regrets it now. That was the wrong decision.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. Neymar starts with Lionel Messi in the wide midfield positions. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. And slipped through beautifully. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Decent position. Haitim Kasami. Taulant Xhaka. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Marquinhos. It's with Paredes. Good work to regain possession. Haitim Kasami. Wonderful chance! And the keeper there to deal with it.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper. Brilliant from him.
Can they create something from here? And space to cross it. Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Lionel Messi. Danilo Pereira. Paredes. Verratti. Mbappe! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Messi. Can he do it to take the lead? And just like that, Lionel Messi has scored. The first goal was always going to be important.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Taulant Xhaka. Now what can they do from here? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And options in the centre. It comes to absolutely nothing. And snuffing out the danger. Valentin Stocker. He takes aim. Able to get up. Oh, could be. Still possibilities.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Always voracious, Verratti to win it back. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. Has someone to play it to. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Creative look about this.
Well, PSG are piling on the pressure now, but they need to score.
Mbappe! In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Well, a good tackle. How can he take them on and beat them? Could reduce the deficit. And he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Neymar. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Danger averted. Well, failure to keep the ball by PSG. It's opening up for them. Pulls it back. Ground to make up, and perhaps this corner can assist them. Can someone get on the end of this? Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. Now with Palacios. Oh, this is looking promising, and still an opportunity. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Good pressure high up the pitch. Good looking ball. Well, miscontrolling the ball, and a goal kick to come.
PSG, as you can see, have not enjoyed that much possession, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and with numbers. It's been a great counter-attacking display.
Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. He's given it away. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Could be troublesome. Corner awarded. And now the delivery. It didn't happen for them. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. And back underway. PSG in front, but there might still be a few twists and turns before this game is over. Lionel Messi. And teammates to play it to. Plays it back. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Good looking ball. Just cutting off the supply. That is how to apply the pressure. And fine work from Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Chance to finish. And up for grabs off the keeper. And a goal at the second time of asking. But the keeper has let his team down.
Well, let's take another look at this, and from the attacking point of view, everything's right. The shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Xhaka. Kasami. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. And space to cross it. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, this would help them get back into the game. Superb stop. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Xhaka. Fedor Chalov. Giving it a try. Superb block. Brilliant save. Over it comes. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Hakimi. Messi. Messi cutting in from the... Oh, and a wonderful stop. But now we find out it was offside. And into the last 30 minutes now. Opportunity it is. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Substitution time it is. It's Neymar's corner. Well, it has come to nothing. Verratti. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Katterbach. Given away by Basel. What can they do for... He's in with a chance. It could be up for grabs. Can he finish? Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. But hang on, offside is the decision here. Adam Soloy. Outfoxing the... Oh, big chance. Surely. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Hakimi. Oh, great play. It's there for him. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
And over comes the corner. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Neymar. Mbappe. Well, the attack peters out, and that means it's goalkeeper's ball. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. And he keeps going. Hakimi, nicely saved. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Fired in by Neymar. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. And they couldn't keep possession. Messi. Well, it all counts for naught. Danilo Pereira. Might it be Mbappe? Given away by Basel. Mbappe. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, any goalkeeper would be disappointed if he didn't save that. Andy Pelmar. Adam Soloy. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. And whipped into the box. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Jorginho Wijnaldum. A good and fair challenge. Defensive efficiency personified. This could square the game, but no, thanks to the goalkeeper, opportunity not taken.
Well, you're absolutely right, Derek. The keeper's done really well there, but really that should have been the equaliser, and there's not long left now.
Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Less than convincing defending. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Neymar. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. And showing fine vision. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Late drama here, and no wonder they're celebrating. Remarkable. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Can they grab the lead late on? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And the whistle is sound. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. In it goes! Too much elevation, off the crossbar. And that goes down as an effort that he's not going to be remembering fondly. And straight down the middle. And he steps up to take his penalty. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Well, he fired it straight down the middle. Such high levels of pressure. He must score to keep his side in it. He had to score, and he does. And now a heaven-sent opportunity to win the match. And the penalty to win it.
Well, what a penalty this is. He was under so much pressure, but he's finished it really well.